Because they have unrealistic expectations.
It's hypergamy.
I know.
Yeah, even the average woman is trying to get that top 10 to 20% man.
Yeah, because of the mindset, thinking that they deserve it. You know, the women, oh, if she can have it, I can also have it. I have this and that. I want that man also. A lot of times, women, if they're going to be asked to rate themselves, automatically I will rate myself a 10. But they're not really looking at it realistically. If you're going to look at yourself, compare yourself with other women, are you really a 10?
Or a 9 or an 8? For that matter.
If you are not taking good care of yourself, would you consider yourself a 10?
If you ain't on a runway somewhere, you ain't a 10. You ain't got a sash or a crown on your head, you ain't no 10. Quit playing.
There have been a lot of lies set around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Cheng.
Today we're talking about why millions of Western men, smart, hardworking, good-looking, are feeling rejected and ignored in their own countries.
And why so many of them are now finding love, respect, and peace thousands of miles away.
Tonight we're going to jump into some uncomfortable truths about what's really going on. And whether this trend is about escape or empowerment.
It's not just about dating, it's about identity, masculinity, and what it feels to be seen.
That's right, Cheng. But
before we do, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
Stick around to the end of the video because we got a whole bunch of outtakes and bloopers that'll keep you rolling.
Yeah, and leave your comments below because we love reading them and we almost always respond to every comment.
All right, Cheng, kick the intro and let's get into this video.
Ay, grabe.
Rolling by trike. Here we go. I think a lot of this has to do with feminism. I think traditional masculinity has been completely redefined. In a lot of Western countries, strength, leadership, and ambition are not even attractive anymore. And sometimes a lot of women label them as toxic.
And yet many women still want a confident, a masculine provider. Just ladies, tell us what do you really want?
How can you be both?
Yeah, men are already confused. So tell us what you really want.
I think a lot of women don't know what they want. And because of that, a lot of men don't know how to please the women. So a lot of men are told to be emotionally available, financially stable, physically fit, socially conscious. And if you're not all of those things, you're not good enough.
Yeah, but even if you meet those standards as a man, they still feel overlooked. They still don't qualify because they don't belong to the elite dating group.
Nowadays, you got to have the 6'6", or you ain't good enough.
But if you're not flashy, just like the other guys, you still are not qualified or you're overlooked by a lot of women.
They want exciting. They want the Pookies and the Chads.
They don't want the simple guys.
They want the Pookies and the Chads. They don't want the simple guys. Simple guys are too predictable and they're too stable. And women like the excitement. They love the excitement. They love the drama. That's why y'all watch them soap operas all the time. Y'all love drama. Admit it. Just say it.
Okay, fine. We like watching drama, but I just want to pick what you said about they don't want stability. Women?
They want stability, but they want all the traits that don't go with stability.
Yeah.
If you go on dating apps, it's like winner takes all. So you get the top 10 to 20% of men. They're getting all the attention. The other 80% are almost invisible to women. Even average women.
Because they have unrealistic expectations.
It's hypergamy.
I know.
Yeah, even the average woman is trying to get that top 10 to 20% men.
Yeah, because of the mindset, thinking that they deserve it. The women, oh, if she can have it, I can also have it. I have this and that. I want that man also. Can you blame women for wanting more?
You can't blame them for wanting more, but at the same time, you got to know your value, right? Because that's why a whole bunch of women are still single. Because they don't understand their value in the marketplace and they think that they deserve X, Y, and Z, but they ain't earned nothing. They ain't earned nothing, so they're out there trying to get X, Y, and Z, and those high quality men are paying attention to those kind of women.
Yeah, because a lot of times women, if they're going to be asked to rate themselves, automatically I will rate myself a 10. But they're not really looking at it realistically. If you're going to look at yourself, compare yourself with other women, are you really a 10? Because
or a 9 or an 8. For that matter.
If you are not taking good care of yourself, would you consider yourself a 10?
If you ain't on a runway somewhere, you ain't a 10. If you ain't on a catwalk.
Or you don't have a sash representing your country.
Yeah, if you ain't on a catwalk or you ain't got a sash or a crown on your head, you ain't no 10. Quit playing.
There have been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
So now we have this environment on dating apps where like every guy is competing with billionaires, influencers, models, and all these people online. It's like this completely unrealistic expectations on both sides.
And I think for women too, just like what you said on both sides, for women too, they feel, the pressure to flex, especially like, for example, their relationship, they need to post this on social media just to show.
Dude, look what he bought me.
We're so happy.
Look where we're at. Look where we're traveling to.
Yeah. So I think, the whole system is exhausting. Like you always have to prove something to like everybody on the internet. A lot of women feel pressured to filter, to flex, and post their perfect partners on social media.
Yeah, what's with all the filters?
I don't
what's
know.
going on with all the filters? I don't see dudes filter. Do dudes filter on dating apps?
I think so.
Do we?
Some. I've
hey,
seen
leave your
some.
comments below. If you're on a dating app, if you're a dude, do you filter? And man, come on, man. You gotta just be you. Just show who you are, what you look like. If you ain't satisfied with what you look like, then get in the gym. You on dating apps now?
Huh?
You on dating apps?
I saw some profiles before when I was in dating apps.
Oh, okay.
I saw some guys, but not from the West. I think it comes from South Korea, and then
them cats
China.
are.
Yeah, they
special.
used filters in their profile
those
pictures.
cats are special. I read something that 1 in 3 Western men say they don't have any close friends at all. And they feel like they're isolated and they don't have no one to talk to. And I think the dating rejection on dating apps and even out there in the world, like it fuels that fire of like a lot of dudes feeling alone.
And also maybe the feeling of alone or the feeling of loneliness makes that man seek somewhere else, even if it means, crossing 1,000 miles away or crossing oceans just to find a woman or find a place where they will feel accepted and, for who they are. And
where everybody knows their name. So this is why I think the Philippines and some other cultures outside of the US or Europe, I think that's why a lot of men feel different here.
Yeah, because here I think a lot of women would still choose a man who is hardworking, responsible, someone who can provide and protect, instead of, competing or being unrealistic. I want a K-pop star or a billionaire. A lot of Filipinas still want a man that is within their league.
Right. It's not about domination. It's just like about mutual respect, right? Mutual respect, shared values, and maybe and sometimes romance.
So do you think that men who leave are just running away and exploiting poor women, especially here in the Philippines, or it's just, passport bro thing?
I think like if you move from California to Texas, nobody says nothing. People are actually like, yeah, good job, right? The cost of living is better. Life is, the quality of life is better. Cost of living is better. Quality of life is better. Good plan, right? Good idea. But if you move from the US to another country, suddenly you're a loser or you're running away or you can't hack it, you can't hang. I think it's just people making a decision to have a better quality of life. I do think some guys come here to find love. But I think there's a lot of guys that come here, they just want peace. They just want peace and they just want quality of life with a low cost of living where they can just enjoy life every day.
Gotcha.
But look, let's not get it twisted. Not every foreigner that comes here is a good guy, right? there are dudes who are expats who come here so they can just hang out in Angeles City and hang out at the bar and bring a whole bunch of bar girls home and do whatever with them. There's dudes like that here. Not every foreigner who comes here is genuine or respectful of the culture out here.
I agree.
I think coming to another country like here in the Philippines, it gives you a second chance. And how you deal with that second chance or how you use it is up to you.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know about you, but I'm not saying that men are the victims and women are the problem. I'm just saying that there's a clear shift happening globally.
Yeah, also, I think that, if you don't talk about this topic honestly without shaming each other, without saying that the men who leave the US are weak men because they can't handle Western women.
They can't handle.
Yeah, they can't handle. We'll just keep growing more divided, more lonely. A lot of, you can't find your partner, whether you're a man or a woman.
Exactly.
And then a lot of times when, a lot of men, I just read some of the comments that we had in the previous video, that when you're a man, some men would only think that my role is only to provide and protect, nothing more. Okay, so and then the role of a woman becomes a provider, and then someone who nurtures, someone to be a wife and a parent also.
But do you think that some women put themselves into that role by becoming single moms?
You need to do that because you put yourself in that position.
I think when you choose the Chaz and the Pookies and the Ray Rays and those exciting men, then you end up as a single mom because those exciting men aren't sticking around. That's not what they do. And you end up as a single mom out there, and you have to wear all the hats, the disciplinarian, the provider, you got to be all those things because you don't have a choice now. I think that has a lot to do with some of the decisions that women are making along the way.
We try to just look at or focus on the things that we want. I want a man who is this, and this. But in reality, the man you need is already right in front of you. Yeah, he's already right in front of you, but you're chasing the wrong one.
Don't take him for granted.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is an interesting topic. And what do you think? What do you have final thoughts, Rich?
I've been rejected before. Rejection hurts. There's no question about it. Silence hurts even more. So if you're a man who feels like you're not being seen, ask yourself this question. So are you chasing validation? Or are you looking for a connection?
And if you're a woman who keeps on complaining why men are leaving, maybe it's not because they don't want to love you. Maybe because they stopped being loved.
Maybe because you chose the wrong dude in the first place.
Yeah.
Maybe because you don't deserve a quality man. All that being said, let's stop pointing fingers and start having real conversations. This isn't about East versus West. Sometimes I think that.
Yeah.
But more than that, it's about humans finding the need to belong.
Yeah. Go to a place where you're loved and appreciated.
Where everybody knows your name.
So if you felt that this episode hit home, don't just scroll it. Share it, stitch it, comment down below.
Yeah, drop your comments below. Let us know what you think. Why are men feeling rejected in their own countries and moving to other countries?
Yeah, why do you feel unwanted?
Personally, I think the biggest reason is that the standards have gotten ridiculously high due to social media.
I concur.
Definitely let us know what you think. Leave your comments below. I bet you guys have a whole bunch of other takes on this topic as well.
Yeah, we'll love to read your responses. And if you've been enjoying our videos, why not join our channel as a member?
As a member, you'll get early access to videos, special membership live streams, behind-the-scene access,
and some juicy stuff we can't even talk about here.
So click that join button today, support the channel, and become part of our YouTube family today.
Yes. See you on the inside.
Most definitely. And don't forget, YouTube says the best way to support our channel and help us grow is to watch another one of our videos
right after this one.
A lot of them good looking, feeling rejected, ignored, or invisible in their own countries.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Rich Abroad. I'm your host. Welcome back to Rich. What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
That'll be a good blooper, huh?
I know. Yeah, and trust us, it's not just about dating. It's about identity, masculinity. Let me say that again. It's about identity, masculinity, and the Yeah, and leave your comments below because we love reading them and we almost always respond to every comment.
Let's just say we like to respond.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's getting out of hand.
They still don't qualify because they don't belong to the elite dating group.
You gotta have the 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6,
Yeah.
6, and 6.
A lot of sixes in there.
Yeah. And women love drama, don't they, Chang? And even when there ain't drama, they'll create drama. Huh, Chang? You know I'm gonna delete that. Mic on the move.
Find a place where they will feel accepted and, you know, for who they are. And
Where everybody knows their name.
got a movie line? All right, so do you think that men who leaves or let me say that again. Go to a place where you're loved and appreciated.
Where everybody knows your name.
I have to search for that. You said that twice in this video. I'm so curious now.
Oh.
Okay. So if you felt that this
You gotta wait until I'm looking
I'm
too.
sorry po. And some juices.
And don't forget, YouTube says the best way to support our channel and help us grow is to watch another one of our videos
Right after this one. You sometimes I do this because you speak too fast.
So if you like this video, we got a whole bunch of other videos that are just as good,
if not better. So check those out too. 2 in a row, huh? I'm not shouting.
Thank you. My ear really appreciates it.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. In the meantime, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
I gotta go get me something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, and in this channel, in this YouTube family, you will always feel wanted. You belong here.
What does that have to do with me eating?
Yeah, I know.
hungry.
Because the topic is about being.
Hey, you like my hockey jersey?
Yeah, I like it. It's the first time I saw it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
this is tight. Huh?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. K. Subban, black hockey player.
Oh.
In the meantime, between time, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Deuces.
We're out.
I'll go eat.